I'm like, dude, it's not free for all.
Oh, heads would roll.
Yeah.
Heads would
Start
roll.
digging up some graves. Oh, girl, bye.
So, yeah.
Girl, bye.
Yeah, we had to watch the third episode. There was no way we could have skipped it. There's no way. You cannot leave it on such a cliffhanger.
Yeah. I don't know. Why did I put meat?
I do. That's why it's a very bad thing for me to buy snacks in bulk. Because they never last as long as they should. There are rules when you live with someone, and breaking them means war. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel.
Happy Thursday.
Today we are going to talk a little bit about roommates and flatmates, whatever you want to call them, and the kind of things that people tend to get up to and what's acceptable and what is not. We will be having our sanity check scenario as usual, and then we will be having a game of who is more likely. So without further ado,
let's get the drama started.
Alright, so you come home from a long day at work or wherever it is that you've been, and you're just dreaming of the leftovers that you had left over from yesterday, and you're thinking, this is it. Like, I'm going to have the best meal. And you open the fridge, and they're gone. And your roommate, flatmate, whatever, says that they didn't know it was yours. What are you doing?
I mean, obviously I'd be like, no, I don't know, it's kind of like in the middle between, I'm stuck in the middle between, it's fine, whatever, just don't make it happen, just don't do it again. But then I'm like, if I'm really, I was looking forward to my mac and cheese leftovers or something like that.
Mac and cheese!
And it's gone. It creates a little bit of like
Resentment.
Yeah, not so much. Yeah, resentment and frustration and annoyingment as well. That's a new word.
Annoyment.
Annoyingment. And I would say, hey, if they say they didn't realize it was yours, bitch, yeah, you did know it was mine. You just did that on purpose, or you just didn't realize it was someone else's. And yeah, that's not valid. That's not an excuse.
No.
You're just not bothered. What it really pisses me off that if you're in a house with different people and that stuff, because that has happened before.
Yeah, same.
And it's so annoying because you have to you don't have to start putting your name on things. Like at work or something.
Yeah.
Just please respect other people's food.
Yes.
We don't want you stealing our food.
No.
So I would just say, hey, just don't do it again. Or I really don't know. If it happened again, I don't know what to do. I'd be like, if I'd be petty enough, I would eat something of theirs. But because I'm not, I'm a nice person. I would probably just say, hey, I really was looking forward to that, and it's fine, but just don't do it again. Because then it would really piss me off. Next time. Yeah. What would you do?
Oh, heads would roll.
Yeah,
heads would
start
roll.
digging up some graves.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother grave. I'll just chuck them out on the side of the road. Don't come between me and my food. Also, to me, I didn't realize it was yours is not a valid excuse.
It's not.
Because, let's look at it from the other side, right? If you're living with one person, obviously it must have been yours because you are the only other person there.
Yeah.
If you're living in a house with multiple people, the point remains the same. You open the fridge, you open a container of food that you did not make. You did not make that food. You want to tell me that you just forgot that you didn't make this meal? So you know for a fact those leftovers are not yours. So regardless of whose it is not yours.
It's not free for all.
It. No, I didn't make food so that someone else can come and eat it. I made food because I like the food and I want to eat it.
Yeah.
So that's to say, heads would roll. That's it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be nice about it. I would literally go to them and be like, Why did you eat my food? Oh, I didn't realize it was yours. I'm sorry, did you make the food? No. Then why are you eating it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even give first one. I wouldn't even be nice about it. Because to me, if you didn't make that food, you know full well it's not yours.
It's
so
not yours.
it doesn't matter whose it is. It is not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, heads would roll.
Because surely you know what you've bought, what you've cooked.
Exactly.
So that's just silly.
It's like, what, do you have short-term memory loss? Long-term memory loss?
What Dory memory?
What possible excuse could you have for not knowing that the food that is in the container that you want to eat is not yours and you did not make it? Not a valid excuse.
Not just that, but just logic. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Don't eat it.
Exactly. Right, so I don't know if you've actually lived with a roommate or a flatmate or whatever before we moved in together. Because I've lived with people before.
I've lived in a house with other people. Obviously I lived with my ex. But like before that, abroad, I used to live in a house it was like a shared house accommodation. But yeah, so this is when it happened, like when other people would steal my food or each other's food. I'm like, dude, it's not free for all.
No, I actually stayed in a house with a bunch of, there was like 4 of us. Well, there were 5 of us because one of the rooms was a couple, but we actually stayed in like a house together, and the couple tried to run the whole thing. So they tried to control everything and everyone had to answer to them. And I'm thinking, dude, you're paying just as much rent as, well, they were paying a little bit more rent because of the fact that they had the master with the ensuite and everything. But the thing is, that does not give you the right to dictate how we live there. We are all paying rent. So that is one of the things that rubs me the wrong way. Because it's like, why are you trying to run this? We're not your children. We are not, like, you're not in charge. We are all paying rent here. We all live here. We're all grown adults. I hated that. I hated it so much. Didn't live there very long.
Oh, girl, bye.
So, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I've lived with roommates, flatmates a few times, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't... I can't stand that.
No.
Cannot stand it when people try and run the whole thing because we're all living here.
Yeah.
No, and it's like, I'm trying to think of what other were the big things that happened. I don't think I've actually I don't think I've actually ever had it that someone has taken my food, like at a place that I've shared a flat with. Like, it's happened at work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's happened at work, but I don't think it's ever actually happened when I've lived with like roommates or flatmates or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
No, I did. I had that in Mexico when I was staying in a house share. And it's just, the thing is with strangers, and this is why it was so funny when we had, even before the idea of us like moving together, like this is way back, I was like, I need to find either, because I can't afford to pay for a place on my own to like one person rent, and then in a room or like in a shared house, like you don't know what these strangers are like. But then they always say don't move in either with your friends, because that could also be, that can affect like, it just depends how, also like your values and your,
depends on the people that you're staying with.
Exactly, depends on the people. Yeah.
I just thought of the perfect revenge if someone eats your food.
What?
You just make the spiciest meal known to man. And you just put that in the fridge. You literally chuck a whole bottle of cayenne pepper in that bitch. And then you're like, you just leave it there and you just wait. You just wait for someone to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, you get powdered laxatives.
True.
Put a little powdered laxative in there. They won't be taking your food again.
Yeah.
Then you just need to make sure that you don't eat it.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
This is your This is your doing.
Yeah, exactly. That 100%. People would get mad at you. So they would take your food, eat it. They would get sick, and then they would come and complain and berate you for the fact that you have now made them sick. It'd be like, these are the consequences of your actions. Calm down. Honestly, no. I'm trying to. Oh, so one of the things that happened, obviously, when we moved in was, I can't remember how far in it was, because we generally tend to shower around the same time. And so I remember the one day I was in the shower and I'm washing my hair and I've got shampoo in my hair and whatever. And all of a sudden the water just goes off. And I'm thinking, what the hell? Am I in South Africa again? Like, is it like water shortage? Like, what's going on? And then when I listened carefully, I heard, because obviously our bathrooms share a wall, and I heard the shower go and I was like, oh. And I thought, you must have just gotten in because the water had literally just cut off.
Yeah.
And so I came out with a package of shampoo in my hair, just towel wrapped around me, and I was like, are you showering? And you were like, yeah, I just got in. And I was like, I'm still busy. I've got shampoo in my hair. I need to get washed out. And from then we learned to text each other before we get in the shower. Because like, if we're like, obviously we'll tell each other if we're both like out and about in the flat, we'll tell each other, oh, I'm going to shower or whatever, so someone doesn't accidentally get in. But like, if you're in your room doing your thing, I'm in my room doing my thing, we just text each other and we're like, getting in the shower.
Yeah, hop in the shower.
And then when we're done, we're like, right, I'm done. And then the other one gets in. It's just, because that was horrible.
Yeah. To be fair, that happened one time.
Yeah, because we learned from our mistakes.
One time was enough.
Yeah, we learned from our mistakes.
Now I'm like scared of like opening any tap when you're in the shower. So it's good that you tell me when you're in the shower, because I didn't have to, like I said, I would say, okay, let me just go pee first or something. Yeah. So I can use the water from the, from the, like flush the toilet before you get in. But then after that, I'm like, I ain't touching nothing.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's the worst thing as well, is when you're like in the shower or something and someone's constantly using the water.
Yeah.
Like I think I've also had it before where I'd gotten in the shower and someone had then decided to wash dishes. And I'm like, dude, they come from the same tank. Like the water's coming from the same place. Like the fact that you are using the water is affecting my water. It means I'm going to be in the shower for longer because I've got this piss poor stream coming out of the tap, and I'm trying to rinse all the shampoo or conditioner or whatever out of my hair.
It's worse when you wash your hair and then you've got the little drips of it.
Because the problem is it just glides off your hair. It's like the water comes out and it's like, oh, what a slide, and it just glides off your hair. It doesn't actually rinse anything off.
Yeah.
So you can never get the shit out, and then you end up with freaking sticky hair and everything. It's gross.
Yeah.
So nah, that's the worst thing ever. That's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think do you remember the time? Luckily, it only happened once. But do you remember the time where we'd opened the balcony door to get some fresh air in, and we'd both gone into our rooms to do whatever because we just wanted some airflow, just get some fresh air in the place, just so that it doesn't smell musty or whatever. And I think we both went to bed. And the door was just open.
And we just forgot to
close it. Woke up the next morning. It was icy in the living room. Couldn't understand why. And then when I walked through, I was like, door's open. It's been open the whole night. Like, that was honestly, that was bad.
And I get so panicky of like windows, open windows overnight or leaving windows open when I'm out.
Oh yeah.
Or the door. Just something that happens to me that I just panic because I don't want anyone breaking in. Like,
dude, it's PTSD.
Yeah.
I've got PTSD from South Africa.
Exactly.
I get freaked out just the fact that we don't have like security bars on the doors and stuff. It's literally just a door that has like the auto locks or whatever.
Yeah.
It took me how long to get used to that? I'm not used to that.
Do you know what? Some people leave it open. Like, not fully closed. Not fully closed, but like that. So it's still open, so people can just like open.
I
just get in.
I can't. Like, I wouldn't be able to. There's no way.
No.
That is not happening.
No, especially from where we come from. Like,
no. I think if you've like grown up in a country where generally, because obviously if you've grown up, say for example you grew up in the UK, obviously things are a little bit worse now than what they were however many years ago. So like it would have been fine to leave stuff open or leave stuff unlocked or whatever the case is. Like, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. So I can understand if you grew up like that, it's kind of an adjustment to have to start locking doors and like, it's not in the back of your mind as much as it is for people who have grown up in a different situation.
Yeah.
But like for the rest of us who are like, for you in Colombia, me in South Africa, there's no way.
Nuh-uh.
That ain't happening.
People even break in with doors locked.
Dude, that's why there's security. It's like literally, I remember I saw this thing where they'd done a video where they were showing like all the security stuff in South Africa. I think it was like an ad or something. And they were showing like, it's literally, so you have security bars over the windows, you have security gates over the doors, it's like high walls, electric fencing, you have spotlights, all of that. And someone had commented and said, are they trying to keep something out or something in? I was like, well, it's a valid point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the norm. That was something else that took me a while to get used to here, was the fact that there's just no one has gates or like fences or everything's just open.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is this safe? Like, I don't know if this is safe.
And there's like towns up north. I think people are more, I suppose they're not as, like, you don't get as many break-ins, I suppose. It just depends. But like I was hearing that like up in Scotland, people will leave their doors unlocked. I'm like, how?
To be fair, I have a friend who stays in Australia. I don't know if he still does it, but when he moved over way back when, he actually said that he doesn't bother locking his doors, doesn't lock his car. I think he said something like, if I remember the story correctly, when he moved into his new place when he'd just gone over. So this was quite a while ago, obviously, when everything was still safe-ish. And he said that he had moved in and he'd like ordered a sound system or something like that. And he had told his neighbor just to be on the lookout just in case they come while he's not there, because I think he went to the store or something. And he came back and the neighbor had opened up his place, like it was all unlocked. So he just like opened up his place, helped them take the stuff inside and set up his sound system or something. That was just... And so he came home and there was a sound system all set up. And like he said, he never bothers locking his door. Like, even he says sometimes, I think if I remember, he said even if he goes on holiday, sometimes he doesn't lock his door. I'm like,
what?
I could never.
I can't even. No, I could never.
The PTSD is way too strong. Not even
one day, let alone on holiday.
No, it's always like double checking stuff, and the thing is as well, like what it took me a while to get used to here as well is the fact that because the windows don't have security bars on them, if you want to leave them open, because like in South Africa, what you can do is, because everything's got security bars on them, if you go out, you can leave your windows open if it's like on the top floor, because there's security bars on. So like generally speaking, depending on where you stay, you're sort of okay. Whereas here, there's no security bars. So and it's all like these huge windows.
Yeah.
And so you open the window and literally 3 people could probably fit through there all at once.
Yeah.
And so you just can't leave it open if you're not at home. Well, I wouldn't be able to. I just can't.
Yeah. And what's funny to me is that so if you've got a house, right, and then you've got it faces the road, like it's on a main road.
Yes.
And they have the audacity to leave the curtains open. And then people can see what's inside.
Yeah.
So they can clearly see what they can steal.
Not just that, though. You can see what they're doing inside as well. And some people are not shy. So, yeah, we've seen some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
We've had a friend who's seen some stuff, too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
Moving swiftly.
We've now talked a little bit about, like, funniest and, like, the annoying moments or whatever of staying together, but I think like one of the best parts for me is like movie nights. Yeah, that's one of the best things.
Yeah,
like I love the fact we set up the movie, set up the projector, get everything going, we've got like our drinks, we're on the recliners with our blankets and we just watch whatever.
Yeah.
Like
which we haven't actually done.
We haven't done movies for a while, but we do Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. So we started watching Chicago a little while ago. If you have not watched the Chicago series yet and you're planning on watching...
Do it.
First of all, do it, yes. But also, spoiler alert, we may mention some stuff about the stories. So it's going to be incoming. So if you don't want to know what happens, just skip past this part.
We'll probably do an episode about...
We should probably.
Yeah.
We can talk about all the characters and give people the rundown. But, But yeah, so...
I really want to talk about Voight and about
Voight. Oh, and you hated Voight. You hated Voight so badly. So when we started watching Chicago Fire, we started watching... I've watched it before, but like many, many moons ago. So I was like, okay, again, one of these things, we're going to try it. If you like it, we'll watch it. If not, it's fine. I just want to rewatch it. And we started watching, and we started obviously with Chicago Fire because that's the one that starts first.
Yeah.
And at some point, then Voight came in, and you were just like, "Oh, why is he there? Get out!" You were like swearing at the screen, and you
that bad?
yes, it was hilarious. And you're carrying on, and I just sat there, and I remember one of the episodes that ended, and I looked at you and I said, when we start watching Chicago PD, you're going to fall in love with him. No, I won't. Hate him so much. Yada yada. She's his biggest fan.
I love you.
Fan. But that's
the thing. What his name is.
Oh, dude, he's probably one of the people who had like the biggest character arc, and like you find out everything that he's about and why he's doing, like why he does the things that he does, and then you're like, okay, it makes sense now. And then you're rooting for him.
100%.
And then someone has an issue. So someone has an issue, and you're like, it needs to be dealt with on the down low, like the black market way. Just go and get Voight. Voight will handle it. Voight will sort it out.
Slap in the face. Slap in the face.
Yes. You're always, whenever he walks up to someone, first thing, slap him in the face. I'm like, just let him get a word out. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
Fun, yeah.
Oh yeah. But that is one. Do yourself a favor. Watch Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med. We're actually going to start on Chicago Med now because we've gotten to that point where Chicago Med has started and the crossovers with Chicago Med is happening. But do yourself a favor and watch it, because it is, I think to date, I've watched a lot of series and stuff, and I know there's quite a lot that I really like, but I think to date, the Chicago series, like all of them together, the best ones that I have ever watched. I don't think that I've watched anything better. Like it's funny and it's heart-wrenching and it's action and it's like you end up in tears, you
100%
laugh,
heart-wrenching.
you can relate. It is absolutely amazing. Best series ever to watch.
Yeah, what was funny to me is that we started watching Chicago Fire and I loved it, and then he said about Chicago PD, I was like, it wasn't Chicago PD. It was just the fact of watching something new.
Yeah.
Like changing from Fire to... Because it was the same thing when we changed from The Rookie to Chicago Fire.
Yes.
Which we need to finish.
Yeah, yes. Are you over your emotional damage from how the last episode ended? Can we continue watching The Rookie now?
Yes, we can.
She suffered a great loss in The Rookie.
I did.
And so she did not feel up to watching anymore, and so we started Chicago Fire. But that's another story for another day.
I appreciate the privacy of my grief.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
yeah, I think I can move on. I think I've grieved her enough.
Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna have like 4 series that we're watching like continuously. That's a lot.
So when I watched, so going back to that, so when we watched Chicago Fire, and I was like, oh, something new. You know, it's always the fear of the unknown. You know. Yeah. And for me, and then but when we started PD, I'm like, it's my favorite now.
Yes.
I mean, like I love it more than Fire. Not gonna lie.
To be fair, I think it's because there's a lot of action in it. I actually really like PD because of all the action. Like I really like the action. Like it's a different kind of action.
It is,
what Chicago Fire has.
Yeah.
So I do prefer like that. I love like the whole like law action, if I could put it like that, like, you know, like SWAT and police force. That's another one we still have to watch, SWAT, because it's also like on the same kind of vibe. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like that one as well. But it's all like, I really like all those like action type things, and like yeah,
me too. Loki, I'm moving away from the Disney comfort shows to the badass police force enforcement intelligence. I think my favorite moment to this day was when we were watching we literally went on a rant and we videoed each other. And we had to pay £1.89 for the third part of the it was a crossover. It was the third episode, because usually crossovers are between like one or two
Chicago
episodes.
Fine, Chicago PD.
But and then we just went on a rant. That was, I think, my favorite, and it was like 1:00 in the morning, and we were just ranting at each other.
So basically, some backstory. We were watching this thing, and the first episode was Chicago Fire, second was Chicago PD, and then the third one, of the crossover, was SVU.
Yeah.
And we don't watch SVU, and SVU is also not free on Prime. And the problem is that the story ended on such a cliffhanger in, like with Chicago PD, we had to watch the third episode. There was no way we could have skipped it. There's no way. You cannot leave it on such a cliffhanger. Dick Wolf is really
being a dick.
Knows how to write a story, but honestly, sometimes it's a bit much. But the cliffhanger was it was too much. We had to watch that last episode. And we went on looking for the last episode, like the SVU episode, and we had to pay for it. Bearing in mind, like Prime cost £9 a month. And now here we had to pay like £1.89 for HD, not even for, what was it, 4K? It was like HD or something.
Yeah.
Or was it like 720?
Like standard, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was SD.
It was standard.
It was standard, not HD. And I was like, £1.89. I think it was like £2.70 for the HD or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're not paying that. It's fine. We'll just watch lower quality for one episode. And yeah, as said, we literally went on a rant. I think it was we were very emotional. You know, we'd just gone through some trauma in this episode or in these 2 episodes. We were tired because it was 1 a.m. And both of us literally went off on a rant. And I think when you started the rant, I started videoing you.
Yeah.
And then I just let you go for it. And then you started talking about how in love with Voight you are. Well, not like in love, but how much you love Voight. And it was like this whole thing. And then I'd started ranting, and then you started videoing me. And so we may share these videos at some point.
Yeah.
Because it is quite funny.
It is very
The video quality is not so great though, because
really
it was pitch black.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, obviously, when you're using the projector, you can't have lights on and stuff yet. It has to be dark. So, to be fair, it was pretty dark. But it was, we may put it up at some point. And
but it was my favourite moment.
Yeah.
And we need to repeat them. Like, we need to do more of those.
Oh, what, rant?
Well, those...
Rant about episodes that we have to pay money for. I'd rather not pay money for episodes just to have some video footage.
Not even one. It's not even about the £1.89. That's not the point.
It was the principle.
The principles, the morality.
It was the fact that we are watching these episodes and now all of a sudden we have to pay to finish watching the story.
Yeah.
It was the principle. Okay? That's what it was about. It was principle. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
I love how we started this whole thing about funny roommate moments. Now we're talking about all these shows that we watch.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Part 2 coming up soon.
Maybe a long one.
Yeah.
Apologies in advance. I think it's time now for our game.
Yes.
Right. Who is more likely to eat the last slice and deny it? Again, I feel like this is probably going to go very... it could get very personal, possibly. But I'm going to go on statistic-wise. Ready?
Yeah.
I was just going on statistics because I love my food. So I'm 100% eating the last slice. I won't deny it, but I mean...
But you'll eat
if I have to choose between you and me, it would probably be me. Like my food.
Yeah. I don't know. Why did I put meat? Because I probably, eat it, but not say it was me, I suppose. But I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't deny it, but, you know, for the plot, let's just pretend I would. Because I think out of the two of us, I might be the most likely because I do be loving my food.
Yeah.
I love my food so much. So.
Yeah, but, I mean, you have no filter. You would not deny it. You would say, yes, I did it, so. So what?
It's a fair point.
What about it?
As I said, we're going off the information that we have, and statistically, between the two of us, I'm probably more likely to do it. Who is more likely to leave dirty dishes for days?
This is going to be controversial.
I'm trying to write so you can't see.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Ready?
To be fair, I wrote mine first.
Ready? It is me.
At least you own it.
It is me. Yeah. Like, we've both done it, but I think I'm probably more likely to do it because sometimes I can't be asked to do it. And then one day I just get really annoyed and I just do everything. Yeah. So, yeah. I know it makes life difficult for other people sometimes. So far, you've not slapped me over the head with a pan, so I guess not that bad. But yes, it do be me.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like life gets busy and like we're constantly, but it is like a bit thing that we wash it and then the next day is literally like full up again. I'm like, how?
It just never goes away. That's the thing, you literally...
It never goes away.
I think that's one of the things that annoys me the most. And I know this is like such a stupid thing to get annoyed about because you can't change it and everyone feels it. But it's like, you make all this effort, you clean up the whole place. You literally, so like when I clean up, I will wash dishes, put them away, or like pack them all properly. I wash everything that needs to be washed. I wipe down counters. I pack away whatever's there. It's literally like a full deep clean almost in the kitchen.
Yeah, me too.
Just when I do dishes, because I just end up doing something else. Because you're like, oh, while I'm doing this, let me quickly do that as well. And oh, it'll take me 2 minutes to pack that away. 2 hours later, everything's spotless. But the thing is just... I think that's probably why sometimes I tend to avoid it, because I know it's just going to become this big thing. It's not just a 5 or 10 minute thing. And it's actually so bad.
It takes time.
It's so bad. I need to change it. I need to do better. I really do.
Better.
I do need to do better. Who is more likely to forget to pay rent on time?
Well,
again, I'm going based off a statistic kind of situation. Do you need to phone a friend?
Yeah. Hang on, let me call Tash.
Sorry, she's busy at the minute.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason why I wrote this is, do you remember it was a little while after we just moved in? Like, we obviously, I think you were paying manually for the first couple of months, and then you set up a standing order or something.
Yeah.
I set mine up straight away because I was like, I'm not going to remember this. I'm just setting up a standing order and that's it.
Yeah.
But then there was the once when the standing order was set to go off on a weekend and it actually went off the day after. And then they emailed you.
They emailed
you to say that they hadn't received the rent yet.
But it's a direct debit. It's a standing order. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is why I should not forget. But yeah, if I didn't have that, I'll probably forget.
No, but the thing is also, it's like I think the reason why the standing order didn't go off in time was because it fell on a weekend.
Yeah.
And so it was going off the next working day. And then the next working day was like the 2nd or something.
Yeah.
And then... yeah, so that's why I put you.
Yeah, and I do that with the council tax as well sometimes. Like, you know,
you forget to pay our council tax?
No, I don't forget. I do it on the working day. So if it's like the first comes on a Sunday, I do it on Tuesday. So the money, obviously, so I know. But then again, I send myself emails so I have the proof that it's being paid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only, I don't forget. I just like schedule it for like the next day or, you know, I plan it. So yeah, it's not that I forget, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because we got that letter about it. About you forgot your outstanding or whatever.
I don't know. We don't owe people anything.
No. Don't own shit.
Who is more likely to hide snacks from the other person? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm not going to deny this because I do love my snacks.
Yeah, you do.
I wouldn't say I hide it intentionally, but I do have somewhere where I put my snacks.
And I don't think you have time to hide them because you eat them really quickly as well.
I do. That's why it's a very bad thing for me to buy snacks in bulk because they never last as long as they should.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I need to gym more. Is because, I'm stuck between... I want to have a summer body and treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah,
I love my snacks.
It's been a day. I need a snack.
Yeah, snacks fix a lot of things, but then again, so does gym.
Yeah, but snacks. I mean, snacks, gym, snacks.
We can have both. You have the snacks and then you go to gym because of the snacks.
Exactly.
Who is more likely to shrink all of the laundry? Ready?
Yeah.
Probably. Definitely.
This is why I need adult supervision.
But you are an adult.
to know exactly, because if it happened with the pizza, the undercooked pizza, it was on the wrong fucking settings.
Yeah. Okay.
So most likely, I need to know what I'm putting in, like what I need to, and then because if I didn't have adult supervision, if I didn't have you to tell me this is what you need to do, then I'll probably shrink the clothes.
With the pizza, so I think what had happened was you checked the timing and it said like oven 180 but fan oven 160, and we've got a fan oven, and so you set it to 180.
Yeah.
And so it basically burnt the pizza before it was cooked.
And it was on the wrong setting as well, because it wasn't on I think it wasn't on the first one, the top and bottom, so I think it only cooked the top, so it didn't cook the bottom.
Yeah. Anyway, but in the end we had pizza because Tiff felt so bad that she went and bought another pizza. She walked to Co-op and bought another pizza because she just felt so bad.
Yeah.
Because I do love my pizza.
Yeah. But then you were like, it's not so deep. It's not that deep.
Yeah, you were literally apologizing for like an hour afterwards. I said to you, it's not that deep. It's just a pizza.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had other food we could have eaten, but Tiff was adamant. She went and she bought more pizza. She bought 2.
Yeah, I could have not been just dramatic. I'll say, I'm just going to Co-op. Soz, it happens. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Going to Co-op instead of being so dramatic and apologizing for 2 hours. Yeah.
It is what it is. We had pizza in the end.
We did.
We did. To be fair, we need to have pizza again. I really want some pizza.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. But when did we have pizza? We had pizza Okay, well, I had pizza last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I had pizza last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you went out and then I was like, I need some food. So I had some pizza. We had pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need to have some pizza again.
We do.
Who's more likely to invite someone over without asking? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably I was going to throw myself under the bus here.
I'm pretty sure I've done it before. It's only ever been with my family that I just enlighten you that I have family members coming over.
But I think family is different though.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't ask permission for that, is because like I know if we don't have anything planned or anything and I have family coming in, and also because you get along really well with my family. So it's not
how dare you not tell me that your mum's coming over?
Whoops, we'll have to cut that part out because now there's violence on the internet. You'll have proof if something ever happens to you. Premeditated.
Yeah, if I'm not here, you'll know why.
Yeah, premeditated for a very long time.
I got murdered.
We don't use that word. She would be disposed of.
How is that any better?
It's not. But yeah, no, I wouldn't invite randoms over. I wouldn't invite
exactly,
just like
me neither.
No, like just random people. It's mostly I think I've done it once or twice with family.
Yeah.
But yeah, once or twice in a year is not that bad. So
yeah. I mean, like you said, like this is like a safe space, and we always want, people to come over, if they want to come over, sort of thing. It's a not, I wouldn't say a free house, but
no, not a free house,
just a safe space for people basically to come and hang out. But we would tell each other anyway. Yeah. So
I always said,
and specifically with friends as well, but to like strangers, nah.
Yeah, not strangers, no. But I always said like I want to have a place that's like Friends.
Yeah,
like the TV show Friends.
Yeah,
like where your friends just come over. I want that. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't really care. Like if it's my friends, whatever, I'm not really too bothered about like invading personal space or whatever, because the friends that I have won't do that. Yeah. But I want to have friends that will come over. Although if they do eat my snacks, they won't be friends
that's a problem.
Anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we would just have some friends disappearing.
That's the one rule that they need to, as soon as they come in that door, they need to understand that rule.
Yes.
Tass does not share food.
I don't
eat Tash's food.
I don't.
And then you'll be fine.
I share food if it was discussed beforehand, but
yeah,
you take my stuff, heads will roll.
Yeah.
Right, that was a fun game. It was a good game.
Yeah.
It went as well as it probably could have gone, to be fair.
It was good, yeah.
Yes, it was very good. What is your roommate your number one roommate red flag? Like something that you will not tolerate, that is just not on. Share it with us in the comments down below.
Yeah, let us
We'd
know
like
your
to
roommate
find-
drama.
Yes, or if you have a funny story, a funny roommate story, something funny that happened, let us know that as well in the comments. We'd be interested to hear it. It's been fun having you with us today. I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. Hopefully you will join us for the next one as well. Remember to subscribe to the channel. New episodes every Tuesday and Thursday midday. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.